the purpose-driven organizations and companies have done extremely well in the past 10 years. I mean, if you take an example of a company called Patagonia, which you all know, and Yvon Chouinard, he started talking about sustainability 25 years ago when he began making his backpacks and recycling them in the wild, in the country. And today, that is one of the brands that have grown tremendously in the generations, in the past generations, the recent generations of kids born. So I think this bottom and top effect that Massimo was talking about, I think that what's happening is we, the older managers, are leaving, and the younger ones are coming in from the bottom, which have this already instilled in their DNA. So I think what we're working on, what you're working on, is going to be the future for the next 20, 30 years. It has to be. And I think if you look at what Al Gore has been saying for the last 25 years and the books he's written about climate change and how that's going to affect the next 100 years of our society, I think that these people that are between the ages of 10 and 25, 30 have it already instilled. So I think, Massimo, those top people that you and I talk to that are my age, that don't want to listen and don't understand, they don't have a reflection of what we know. But the people internally are making those changes along the way and will come to the realization that that has to happen at the board level.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many customers we've talked to in the last 10 years that say, oh, you know, it's not important for us yet. We're in a different segment. And I hear that very often, which is quite disappointing, because I know that if they knew what I know and what my peers know and what the world is going through and they realize it, they will make a difference, because in the end, that's what they're going to be leaving the company with.
So, I mean, that's what probably he mean with a purpose. It's not an idea. A purpose is something written black and white on a paper with a KPI and the strategy.
Yeah. It's 100% of what we do and how we do it and why we do it.
It's a commitment.
We have no, as a company, we never deviate from it.
Yep.
Since we became a B Corp in 2015. And each assessment that we've done since then has gained us more points because of the effect we're having with our clients on sustainable initiatives. And if it weren't for the clients we have and believing in us of what we do and why we do it and how we do it, we wouldn't be here today. But I might say it's really difficult. And I can't sometimes understand it, by the way. I want to say, wait a minute, what did you say? Why did you say that? Well, you know, we're more interested in the first cost, you know, can we get it cheaper? But they really don't understand what effect they're having on the environment. And this really is difficult for me to understand. Now, when I talk to somebody 35 or 30 or 25, no problem, they understand it.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, actually. I am 23, so I think your mic went off, Viola, but I was saying that I totally agree with you, because being 23, I think I'm the part that Luigi mentioned before as one of the youngest, let's say, and I can relate with what you said before in terms of a change is coming, and more people are going to look at sustainability, not only implemented by the brand, but also in the product itself. So talking about traceability, I think this is something really important to communicate and to use in order to communicate with the final customer by a brand. It's sustainability. So